Put a finger down if you've ever been together with a man for 8 years, and this man is the love of your life, and he's also a professional hockey player, and so one day he gets a contract to go play hockey in Russia, and it's for an insane amount of money, so he can't turn it down, and because you're supportive, you say, yes, babe, go to Russia, play in Russia. So he does, and things are going so well, he's playing amazing, you guys are talking every day, you're talking about rings and weddings, because, mind you, you've been together for 8 years. And he says, I can't wait to see you at the end of February when I come home, and finally the end of February rolls around, and all of a sudden, he disappears. He just disappears, and you're freaking out naturally. You're saying, are you dead? Are you in the gulag? What's going on? And you text his parents, and you text his friends, and you say, what happened? Is he okay? And they say, what do you mean? He's just on vacation. He didn't tell you. So you text him, and you say, what, you're on vacation? What happened? And finally you get a response back, and it says, I'm sorry I'm not home yet. I will be home soon. This is not a good response or a drunk response. I will text you a good response tomorrow. And that is the last thing that you ever hear from him. This man you were together with for 8 years. This is the last thing you ever hear from him. And you know that he's alive and he's fine because he comes home and you see photos of him home. And you text him and you say, can we please talk? No response. You box up all of his belongings that you've accumulated over the past 8 years and you write him a letter saying, can I please get some closure? You send it off. No response. Eventually he goes back to Russia for the second season. And when he's there, about a month in, he posts a photo with a girl. And he doesn't tag the girl, and you don't know anything about the girl, but you happen to have 3 best friends who are FBI agents. And these girls go in and they figure out everything about this girl. They figure out who she is, they figure out what she does, and they figure out the timeline of their relationship. And they realize that he and this girl had been together for quite some time. They've been together for a long time, actually. In fact, so long that they were together when he was still talking to you and saying, we're going to get married. And so now you know there was philandering. Philandering was done. And the last thing I'll say is, put a finger down if today, November 3rd, 2023, this man posts a photo of this woman with a ring on her hand. This is a true story. It did not happen to me. It happened to my best friend of 20 years, a woman I have known for 20 years. This is not a novel. This really happened. And
Wow.
sir, if you're watching, you know who you are and you can rot in hell. Put a finger down if you've ever been together with a man for 8 years and this man is the love of your life.
If you haven't gone to watch that video, go watch that video. You're gonna need the back.